Hey, high achieving Black woman. I am Dr. Megan Pickens, and I am your HABW coach and therapist. And today I want to name something that I see all of the time. For a lot of high achieving Black women, we end up feeling responsible for how everyone around us feels. What I see a lot of starts early. You learn to read the room quickly. You are able to assess tone shifts, moods, tension, sometimes before it's even being said out loud. So you can feel the thickness in the room or the need to disappear or be quiet or take up space, become the joker, and show more space to alleviate tension. And so that can be trained in as young as 3 or 4. And over time, that awareness just turns into adjustment and it kind of becomes who you are. You start changing how you show up to keep things smooth, to decrease conflict, not because you were controlling, but sometimes smoothness meant safety. If you didn't take up too much space, then you were okay. It was all right. It deflated it. Or if you were the clown and you joked, then the tension in the room disappeared because everybody was so focused on you. And that can even extend to people who get in a lot of trouble because they are trying to deflect tension. And so if the tension is focused more on you getting in trouble or overachieving, it can go both ways, then a lot of people have learned that that is a way of coping. Um, this did not come from nowhere. And we're not even talking about it in terms of fixing it. At this point, I just want to name it. I want to help you become aware of it. Because one thing I know is that if you become aware of something, you can't become unaware. So I like to say all the time, once you know it, you can't unknow it. And so I feel like that will help when we're naming these patterns and helping you figure out how you can be the best you, um, how you can change some things for the better. It's not necessarily an overhaul of you, it's just making your life actually more about you. Even though it seems like it's about changing you, it's about making you more you. And so, in doing so, it kind of gives you, not kind of, it does, it gives you permission to recognize what it is, and you can either do something about it or not do something about it. I talk about systems work a lot, and what I can say to you is that a change in the system is a change in the system. And you'll probably hear me say that. But when you start getting better, you start changing, living for you, setting boundaries, going to therapy, because you know I'm going to plug therapy, then a lot of times the relationships around you change because they were um, predicated on your behavior. So if you allowed somebody to push you around and push your boundaries, then that's how the relationship worked. And so that's what you are learning about so that you can avoid it or you can embrace it because you might just say, hey, Dr. Megan, I learned all this and I'm fine with it. I'm just going to leave it like it is. I don't want to rock the boat. But let me tell you, that will be a little bit harder because now you're aware that you're doing it. And so you want to do something better for yourself. Caring, caring does not mean carrying. That's kind of a tongue twister. Caring does not mean carrying. Being aware doesn't mean being responsible. You're not imagining this.